Good communication is one of the most valuable skills anyone can develop. Whether you're trying to build friendships, succeed in business, lead a team, or simply become more confident in everyday life, your ability to connect with people often determines your success. The core message of how to talk to everyone is simple. People may forget your words, but they never forget how you made them feel. The book argues that communication is not a talent people are born with. It is a collection of learnable habits, attitudes, and techniques that anyone can master through practice.
Introduction. Imagine entering a room full of strangers. Some people immediately attract attention. Others struggle to say a single sentence. The difference is rarely intelligence or appearance. It is communication. The author explains that every conversation is an opportunity to build trust, influence others, and create meaningful relationships. Great communicators are not those who speak the most. They are those who make others feel important. Lesson 1. Your first impression happens immediately. Research suggests people often form first impressions within the first few seconds of meeting someone before you. Before you even speak, people notice your posture, your facial expression, eye contact, clothing, confidence, smile. The book argues that words contribute only part of communication. Body language communicates confidence far more effectively than speech. Instead of looking nervous, stand straight. Keep your shoulders relaxed.
Maintain comfortable eye contact. Smile naturally. Offer a firm handshake where culturally appropriate. These simple actions immediately communicate warmth and confidence. Lesson 2. Smile with authenticity. One genuine smile can open more doors than many clever words. A real smile signals safety, friendliness, confidence, positivity. People naturally trust smiling individuals more than serious-looking strangers. However, forced smiles feel artificial. The author encourages readers to smile because they genuinely enjoy meeting people, not because they are pretending.
Lesson 3. Become interested before trying to become interesting. Most people enter conversations thinking, what should I say? Instead, ask, what can I learn about this person? This shift changes everything. People enjoy talking about their families, careers, dreams, challenges, hobbies, achievements. Instead of dominating conversations, become curious. Ask thoughtful questions. Listen carefully. People appreciate those who truly listen.
Lesson 4. Remember people's names. The book emphasizes that a person's name is emotionally significant. Using someone's name respectfully makes conversations feel personal. For example, instead of saying, "Nice meeting you," say, "Nice meeting you, Sarah." People feel recognized. If you forget names easily, repeat the name. Associate it with something memorable. Use it naturally during the conversation. This small habit builds stronger relationships.
Lesson 5. Listen more than you speak. Many people confuse talking with communication. Real communication begins with listening. Great listeners don't interrupt, avoid preparing their next answer while someone else is speaking, maintain eye contact, ask follow-up questions, show genuine curiosity. Listening communicates respect. Respect builds trust. Trust creates lasting relationships. Lesson 6. Ask open-ended questions. Questions shape conversations. Closed questions end discussions quickly. Example, Did you enjoy your vacation? Answer: yes. Conversation ends. Open questions invite stories. What was the most memorable part of your vacation? Now people begin sharing experiences. The author recommends questions beginning with what, how, why, tell me about. These create deeper conversations.
Lesson 7. Focus on the other person. Many people constantly think about themselves. How do I look? Did I say something wrong? Do they like me? The author explains that confident communicators shift attention away from themselves. Instead, they focus entirely on understanding the other person. Ironically, this reduces anxiety while making conversations more enjoyable. Lesson 8.
Body language speaks constantly. Studies frequently suggest that much of communication is nonverbal. Your body often speaks before your mouth does. Positive body language includes open posture, relaxed shoulders, natural gestures, eye contact, leaning slightly forward. Avoid crossing your arms excessively or constantly checking your phone during conversations. People notice these signals immediately.
Lesson 9. Match people's energy. Successful communicators naturally adapt. If someone speaks calmly, you remain calm. If someone is enthusiastic, you increase your energy slightly. This is called rapport. People feel comfortable around those who communicate in similar rhythms. The goal is not imitation. The goal is connection. Lesson 10. Give genuine compliments. Everyone enjoys appreciation, but compliments must be honest. Instead of saying, "You're amazing," say, "I really admired how clearly you explained that meeting." Specific compliments feel sincere. General compliments often sound rehearsed. Lesson 11. Avoid constant complaining. Negativity spreads quickly. People remember how conversations make them feel. Someone who constantly criticizes the weather, politics, work, other people eventually becomes emotionally exhausting. The author recommends becoming a source of positive energy without pretending life is perfect. Optimism attracts people.
Lesson 12. Tell stories instead of facts. Facts inform. Stories inspire. Instead of saying, "I learned persistence," tell a story about overcoming failure. Stories create emotion. Emotion creates memory. Good communicators often use examples, personal experiences, humor, lessons learned. Stories make conversations engaging. Lesson 13. Handle disagreements respectfully. Arguments rarely change minds. Respect does. When disagreements arise, listen first. Acknowledge the other perspective. Avoid attacking personalities. Focus on ideas. People are more willing to listen when they feel respected. Winning relationships is usually better than winning arguments.
Lesson 14. Confidence comes from practice. Many people believe confident speakers were born that way. The author disagrees. Confidence grows through repetition. Every conversation becomes practice. Every introduction builds experience. Every mistake teaches improvement. No one becomes socially skilled overnight. Progress comes through consistent effort. Lesson 15. Leave people feeling better. The final principle is perhaps the most important. After every conversation, ask yourself, did this person leave feeling happier,
respected, or encouraged. People remember emotional experiences far longer than specific words. If others consistently feel appreciated after talking with you, they will naturally want to.
Seeing you again. That is the foundation of lasting friendships, successful leadership, and meaningful influence.
Key arguments from the book. The book repeatedly emphasizes several powerful arguments. Communication is a skill, not a gift. Listening creates stronger relationships than speaking. Genuine curiosity makes conversations meaningful. Confidence is developed through repeated practice. Body language often
Communicates more than words. Remembering names strengthens personal connections. Positive energy attracts people. Stories are remembered longer than facts. Respect wins more people than arguments. Every conversation is an opportunity to build trust.
Practical daily habits. To become a better communicator, practice these habits every day. Smile before greeting someone. Learn and remember at least one new person's name. Ask more open-ended questions. Listen without interrupting. Make eye contact. Give one sincere compliment. Avoid unnecessary criticism. Tell one meaningful story instead of listing facts. Focus completely on the person you're speaking with. Leave every conversation with kindness and respect. Final takeaway. The greatest lesson from How to Talk to Everyone is that
Communication is less about speaking brilliantly and more about making people feel valued. People rarely remember every sentence you said. They remember whether they felt heard. They remember whether they felt respected. They remember whether they felt important. Mastering communication is not about becoming louder, funnier, or more persuasive. It is about becoming more attentive, more empathetic, and more genuinely interested in others. When you consistently help people feel understood and appreciated, conversations become effortless, relationships become stronger, opportunities multiply, and your influence grows naturally. In the end, the secret to talking to everyone is simple. Make every person you meet feel like they matter, because they do.